Good day. Hello, and welcome to, my YouTube channel. My name is Mandy Miller. I found myself in a space where I really needed to start learning how to focus on the positive things that were going on in my life. For me, it all started in a Costco parking lot, you guys. Believe it or not, my daughter was a baby and she was my second. My son at the time was four. And I just remember sitting in the parking lot at Costco feeling overwhelmed with so much negative thought and negative energy. Um, I was literally drowning in it. And for whatever reason, um, with my eyes super wet in that Costco parking lot, I said to myself that I made a decision to start changing what I was focusing on and to change the things in my life that I was giving attention to. So it started really simple with I have a house and I can afford to buy food for my kids. I just had to start focusing on the things that were going right instead of the things that were going wrong. So that brought me into a space that has literally changed my world. And so today, what I wanted to talk to you about actually really kind of ties very nicely into that life shifting moment that I had. And I want to talk to you guys about social media because clearly you're on it. If you're watching this, I don't know what social media platforms you're on, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever it is. I want to kind of give you back your power in social media, you guys. I know that there are so many people on social media that either won't get on it, period, because they feel it's a very negative space. They're debating getting off of it. They have removed themselves from particular platforms because the people on that platform, the people that they follow, the people that follow them, the people that they connect with, whatever words they use on all the different platforms. I don't know all the platforms. My world tends to happen in Facebook and Instagram, but what I know is that it's the desire to leave or not do social media is based on the negative energy, the complaining, the tit for tatting, the what's the word I'm looking for? The shaming, the bashing, all of this stuff that happens in social media. Here's one thing that I want you to remember, and then I'm going to give you another tip that you guys can use to help make sure that you keep your headspace as positive as possible, and that as you are on social media, that it actually becomes a source of positive energy and light to your life instead of a negative space that is emotionally draining you and like literally sucking the life out of you. That is no bueno, and that is absolutely a reason that would make sense as to why you would want to leave or not become a part of social media. So, here is the deal, you guys. You have complete control over your social media. You get to decide who follows you, who you follow, whose posts you see. Over time, social media has gotten really good at helping you do things like on Facebook, you can mute people for 30 days. So, in this time right now, with the election and everything going on, if you have people on your particular social media that are bashing Democrats or bashing Republicans or bashing a point of view or telling you that you're wrong for not having a particular point of view and that you must have their point of view or, shaming you for whatever. I just remember there was a post I saw that really kind of like I was like, really? It was a shaming post, not a political post, but it was a shaming post where somebody got very mad. And they were, going on and espousing all of this negative stuff based on a mom that they had seen at a youth soccer game who was drinking out of a plastic water bottle. And how dare her drink out of a plastic water bottle when we know that we should be drinking out of reusable water bottles. And it went on and on and on. Um, and I was thinking to myself, like, what? for me, I always like to put myself in the other person's shoes. So if you're telling me to look at something this way, I want to know why they did this. Why did they do the thing? So in my head, I'm thinking, well, what if this mom like just didn't have time this morning? Like, what if it was a rush to get out of the house? What if she couldn't find her water bottle or her kid's water bottle and it was all that they could do? Maybe they stopped to get gas and she's like, well, we need water, I'm gonna go in and grab a water bottle. Like, in my head, I'm just thinking, like, where did we come into a space that it is okay to bash or correct or shame anybody else's decisions without knowing why they made that decision? So if this is the space that you're in, take back your control. So like I said, you can mute people. And if you're, I've actually had some conversations. I'm a college professor as well. And so I've had some conversations with some of my students about protecting their space in social media. And their concern is, well, these are people that I've been friends with since elementary school or middle school. And I don't know, I don't want, how that's going to affect them. So there's two things on that. One, it doesn't matter how long you have known somebody, if they are creating negative space and negative energy in your life and you don't want that, you are allowed to eliminate that. Like, that's okay. I'm going to give you that permission. That's okay. Now, if you are not in a space where you are comfortable enough within yourself to take that away, to remove them from your social media space and whatever potential concerns you may have around that, you can unfollow people, right? You can set up your Facebook or your Instagram where you don't see their page, but you're still a friend with them or still following them or whatever it is. So they don't know that you have removed them from your space on social media, but now your space is protected. I think I just spit a little. I'm getting excited. But now your space is protected because you're not going to see whatever that negative rhetoric is that they are putting out. Yay to you! What a great feeling! You are starting to take control back of the places in your life that can pour in positive. So you can unfollow people, you can delete people, you can mute people. These are things you can do to protect your space in social media. And then as you're adding people, what I would highly suggest is that you look at their page before you add somebody, before you accept a friend request or a follow request. Just take a look at their page and see what you can see. Sometimes even just from a profile picture, you can get an idea of what kind of vibe and what kind of mojo somebody is before you even add them. But moreover than anything else, your headspace is yours to protect. And it is vitally important, you guys. I can't tell you enough how important it is that you protect that headspace. So remember, you do not have to disconnect from social media, especially right now, right? Right now, with so many of the things that are in place in different states and the things that we're allowed and no longer allowed to do, and the way that things are currently like in the social climate outside of your house, being able to have a space and a place to connect with other people is so important, but you need to protect it and you need to make sure it's positive. So go through your friends list. It might be time to clean out your friend closet and see who's there and see who's pouring light and life into your life, who is positively impacting you, who's supporting you, encouraging you, lifting you up, and lighting you up so that you feel like you can do amazing things. That's it for me today. I'm going to be coming back once a week. I haven't decided on what days. Today, I literally have been talking about doing this for about 3 weeks. So I just woke up, washed my face, brushed my teeth. I am still in my PJs. I propped this up on some books, opened the blinds, and here we are. So I hope that you guys start to take control of your social media and your positive space. If you are looking for a place that's going to pour some positive into your life with solutions, then this is the place for you. Subscribe to this channel. I'm still learning how to add things like whatever to videos, but we start imperfectly rather than waiting to be perfect, because we'll never get there if we wait for perfect. Clearly, because I've been waiting 3 weeks to get started because I wanted to have mascara on. I wanted the light to be right. I wanted to be dressed right. Anywho, I hope you guys have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing life, because you get to control all of that.